Okay, so right here, you got to skip over there. My go figure, and then if when you do this, you get the plot rather this. So you get this plot right here. Okay. You say grid संख्या बढायो भन्दाखेरि because we did this यहाँनिर गरेको थियौ नि. So यो गरेपछि यसपछिको सबैमा त्यो apply हुन्छ नि. Right? So C1 white grid work. That's why we're getting this grid right here. Okay, so let's see what else we got. In Matplotlib, the figure, which is an instance of plt.figure, can be taken as a single container that contains all the objects representing axis, graphics, text, and levels. Right? So figure object, it's a single container. This, this, which contains everything. Right? All of these graphs are the here. Right? Graphics, axis, text, and levels, all of those. Okay. Once you have created the axis, we can use x.plot to plot some data. Okay. So now, once we have that, with this code, now we can do simply we can do x.plot. So let's just do it right here. X.plot, and then I can do x and v dot let's say cos x, cos x, or or how about let's do x, right? Exponential, right? Let's see the exponential curve, right? So okay, so so you can do this kind of see very simple, right? Very simple. You create a figure, you create an axis. On that axis, you call plot, then give it x and y. That's it, right? Simple, sir. Okay. Nothing much complicated. So this is the object. You're saying object oriented, right? Object oriented. So I mean, yes. What else we got? Okay, so alternatively, right? Alternatively, we can use the PyLab interface and let the figured axis be created first in the background, right? So यसमा चाहिँ अब सिम्पली अब तपाईको यो सबै गरेर हाल्नु पर्दैन. हामीले यो पहिला पनि गरिसकेका छौँ. पहिला हामी कसरी गरेका थियौँ याद छ हैन? So we didn't use fake x or के पनि गरेका थिएनौँ नि हैन? But still it worked, right? Rather okay. So let's see. जस्तै अब यसमा सिम्पली हामीले अब लास्ट टाइम हामी के गरेका थियौँ यसमा यो जुन नम्पाईहरु प्यानेजहरु गर्दाखेरि हामीले प्लटिङ गर्दाखेरि we didn't use this, right? Did we create figure axis के पनि गर्नु परेको थिएन है? यो चाहिँ कस्तो हुन्छ भन्दाखेरि तपाईले सिधै plt interface plt छ नि plt भनेको matplotlib.pyplot हुन्छ हैन? plt.plot हैन? And this is x र say cos x. Okay? So if you do this, sorry, so see here, right here, I understand. So you got to see now, we didn't have to create your individually figure axis. Your function, and it creates the figure, and it creates the axis, and within that axis, and it plots this x and y. Okay. So so this is much easier. Right? plt.plot is much easier. Right? Okay. So okay. So that's what we have been doing so far. Like in NumPy, Pandas, or Mandy is really very good thing. Okay, so if you want to create a single figure with multiple curves, you can call plot function multiple times. Of course, we saw that already. Right? We can do as many as we want. Right? So you can just keep on plotting on. You just keep on just adding those code, and it'll give you. It will put all those curves in one graph, UT graph manage, right? Sin x score, of course, say expx, exponential, You can also do log, whatever, okay? Log, and so on. Okay? See, I mean, यसमा चाहिँ यस्तो किन भयो भन्दाखेरि अब यो एक्सपोनेन्सियलको यो धेरै माथि भयो होइन सो एक्सपोनेन्सियल यो 10 मा चाहिँ ब्लो अप हुन्छ यो ब्लो अप भएपछि यसको होइन यसको रिलेटिभमा यिनीहरू धेरै सानो भयो कि so that's why that's the reason so maybe I should get rid of this exp. Okay? So now this is much better now. Okay, see, now we have created 3 plots within, three graphs within the same plot. Okay, same, here's every graph. We're creating 3 curves. Right? Okay, so now let's see. Any questions so far? Take some. Practice you guys need to practice. Okay, so now let's do some, now we know how to do basically how to draw graphs. So we saw how we can do that. I know you saw how we can do that. Now let's try to make it beautiful or give more make it presentable rather. Right? So let's make it presentable. Right? How to make it presentable? Okay, 1 second. To make it presentable. Second. All right, so about adjusting the plot. Okay, so how can we adjust the plot? Okay. We can choose line colors and styles by using the additional argument to plt.plot. Okay. So look over here. Here's my code. Say you can give the colors. Okay. Say probably I can show you right here. Okay. So right? Let me add. I can put add color here right here. Okay. So color is equal to say red. Okay, red color. See, it gives me see sine to red my sine curve to red my again. Okay, you can see that right here. Right? So you can give color likewise. See, so it's for color they mean धेरै तरिका so यसरी actual explicit होइन by name it's a green, red, kind of blue यसरी राख्नु मिल्यो or you can give a short code. Okay, B say B your RGB CMYK हुन्छ है RGB भनेको यो कम्प्युटर कलर है CMYK printable है printer CMYK है so I can give so if I give B B is blue right so probably I can show you right here है so I can show you one by one है then see so okay see so right here you can see this equal to light as rather I'm going to use classic style so I need to use it let's try to use this okay, you run now then. So let's see if I can then style that is classic. Okay? So let's try this classic style. Okay, so let's try and see. Run this. Run that on. And if I run this one, okay. Rather irreplaceable, right? So okay, your classic style side, I say. So what I can do is I'll use those एकदमै ठुल्ठुलो आइदियो कि so what I'm going to do is this. I'll just copy and paste and then all right, so now okay, this is good. I'm gonna paste it here. Okay. All right, so sorry, not here. Okay. All right, so if I run this, you can see there, right? So now here, understand? So green, color green eye, right? So this figure now I'm going to create another plot. X minus 1. You're shifting nothing. Sine curves. All of them are sine. You Kali gives them the shift, right? There's no shift. Shift class, it's not shifted by 1, right? Shifted by 1. So and you shifted by 2, shifted by 3. Kali x-axis shift by another. The same graph. So all of them are sine graphs, but they're shifted in x, right? So that they seem distinct, right? So it's my keyboard. There's a blue curve on, right? You can see that, right? There's the blue curve, right? It's shifted to the left by 1. It's shifted to the left by 1. अब अर्को चाहिँ हेर्नुहोस् यसमा हाम्रो कलर चाहिँ ग्रे स्केलमा पनि दिन सकिन्छ ग्रे स्केल चाहिँ कति हुन्छ भन्दाखेरि 0 to 8 0 to 1 हैन जस्तै 0 गऱ्यो भने के हुन्छ लेट्स सी जस्तै मैले 0 दिएँ है ग्रे स्केल 0 हैन 0 दियो भने के हो ब्ल्याक आयो है देयर इज नो कलर है नो कलर इज ब्ल्याक हैन सो ग्रे स्केल 1 गर्दाखेरि के भयो 1.0 गर्दाखेरि सो इट्स व्हाइट है ग्रे स्केल white यहाँनिर चाहिँ यहाँनिर क्रस भएर चाहिँ त्यहाँ white छ है सो इट्स white 1 गर्दाखेरि white आयो है ग्रे स्केल बिट्विन 0 and 1 है okay so if I give 0.5 I can do 0.5 then त्यो धेरै ब्ल्याक पनि हुँदैन धेरै व्हाइट पनि हुँदैन ठिकठाक है likewise we can do this one right here we can do यसरी color code हरु तपाईलाई थाहै होला है so color code मा 6 वटा यसमा hex numbers हुन्छ है F2 D354 है red चाहिँ F2 छ अनि RGB हुन्छ हैन red F2 green D3 अनि blue 54 है यो hex code हो है hex code हो so it should give you some kind of color which is this kind of orangish you know orange color so त्यस्तै गरी अर्को we can put RGB values है one maximum 1 भयो के हैन so maximum red 0.30% green and 40% blue okay? So you can do it sorry this okay so like this so this one right here right okay so so you can set colors in different ways right but the point is that you can set colors in many ways right okay so okay so अर्को चाहिँ हामीले we can use some of these line styles right so line styles let's see okay so I can set line styles like this let me show you one by one is happening okay so it's my keyboard as solid right if you do solid solid line right it is solid line just the next one dashed right dashed कस्तो हुन्छ right so this is dashed right dashed यस्तो हुन्छ त्यसैगरी dash dot right show you dash dot right dash dot चाहिँ यस्तो आयो right this is dash dot and this is a dotted right so this is dotted right here right you see dotted one right so you can set the line style right line style you can set the line style like that right okay so and then you can combine these two right you can combine line style and the color right which is much more compact right it's much more compact so as you can see here I'm just gonna copy and paste here right and say so right here okay So RGB, and of course, red, green, blue. CMY cyan, magenta, yellow, or black. And you say printable colors, use printable colors. So you say computer colors. Right? Okay. So it's my understand. So plt.plot x, right? X plus 0. Okay. So it's my dash g. Is it dash when you give that you think this is solid. It's even green, right? Solid green. Okay. So you're going to you see, let's do it one at a time, right? One at a time. So you can see there, right here, right? It's a solid to green to, right? I can do also say red, solid red eye, right? Solid red, right? R. Okay. So this thing if I do this dash dash C, yeah, also, right? Dashed, right? Cyan, and cyan. So this one, okay, dash is cyan. Okay. This thing dash dot, right? Dash dot B is in, and it is the dash dot B. So you'll get a dash dot blue, right? Dash dot, which is blue, right? Likewise, you can do dotted, right? Dotted colon, right? Colon is going so you get dotted red, right? Dotted red eye, right? So this way you can set different, line style and a color combined together, right? Which is much more compact, right? Okay, so far so good, right? Okay, now let's do something else here. Adjusting plot, the axis limits, right? So we can adjust the axis limits using plt.xlim and plt.ylim, right? So what we can do is now let's we can plt xlim ra x code the hikot samadani y code the hikot samadani, right? We can control that, right? And it's like control over Wilson, right? Let's say right here. I can do it right here, right? Rather, okay. Let's do it down here somewhere, right? So abasma say मैले plt dot plot x र sin x, right? So so if I do this, होइन अब यो गरेँ तर यसको जुन यो छ नि यो जुन एक्सिसको लिमिट्सहरू छ नि यसमा 0 to 10 दिएको छ, यतातिर -1 देखि +1 दिएको छ. सो यसलाई चाहिँ I want to have control over this, है. मैले x कति लिने, y कति लिने, है. If I want to control that, I can do that, है. So let's see. यसमा हामीले के गर्ने भन्दाखेरि xlim, right? If I do say xlim say अहिले कति छ 0 to 10 basically, right? 0 to 10. So मैले if I do say -2 to 15, let's xlim, sorry, right? Okay, so obviously understand, did it work? Understand, -2 देखि 15 सम्म रहिगयो, है. -2 देखि start भयो 14 अनि 15 है त्यसरी. So I want to say y मा मैले लिमिट दिनु पर्यो भने मैले के गर्छु, है. plt.ylim, है. अनि अब अहिले चाहिँ के छ -1 देखि 1 छ भन्दाखेरि मैले -2 देखि -2 देखि 2 सम्म, है, +2 सम्म, है. So what did I do? Lim भएछ, right? So yeah, I see, understand, -2 देखि 2 सम्म भयो. See, I can control my limits, right? And the axis limits, right? On both x-axis and y-axis, right there. Okay, following so far, Pixar.
sir, sir.
Pixar, okay, good. All right, if you want to display either axis to be displaced in reverse, right? मैले यसमा reverse पनि है, अब axis लाई नै reverse गर्न मिल्छ कि. So very simple. यसलाई अब axis reverse गरेर है त. So rather this हाम्रो हैन. Well, if I want to reverse the axis, I say यो 0 to 10 सम्म नगएर, if I want to do है 10 to 0, I have about this 10 देखि 0 सम्म है. Let's try this. 10 to 0, है. गऱ्यो भने के हुन्छ, है. हेर्नुस् त, यतातिर 10 आयो, यता 0 आयो, है ठ्याक्कै फ्लिप भइदियो है अब यसरी उल्टो भइदियो रिभर्स भयो ग्राफै है एक्स एक्सिसमा रिभर्स हो त्यसै गरी आई क्यान रिभर्स अन द वाइ एक्सिस इज वाल है वाइ एक्सिसमा रिभर्स गर्नु मिल्यो 2 देखि -2 भयो नि सो यसरी we can reverse the whole graph है you can reverse the whole graph you see we reversed right there यो -2 माथिदेखि सुरु भएर यतातिर गइरहेछ एक्स पनि यताबाट सुरु भएर यता आइरहेछ है so now you can you see that right here right okay okay and then plt.axis method allows you to set the x and y line limits with single call हामीले एउटै पनि गर्न मिल्छ है so हाम्रो यसरी छुट्टा छुट्टै गरेर हामी पर्दैन rather okay I'm just going to delete that okay so यसलाई हामीले अब एकैचोटि गर्नु पर्यो भने plt.axis है plt.axis गरेर अनि we can set to say पहिला x limit say I want to go from -3 to +12 okay and y say I want to go from -1.5 to +1.5 right so it'll so we'll give it okay sorry axis rather yeah it is a list right okay so now I was saying is एउटै कलमा भयो जस्तो एउटै कलमा I set both x and y right -3 to 12 0 -1.5 to 1.5 right okay so it makes sense right okay so त्यस्तै गरी let's see what else we can do अनि यसलाई हामीले अर्को एउटा के छ plt.axis tight है so let's try that right I can erase this plt.axis अनि त्यसपछि tight okay let's see how it works right tight गर्दाखेरि के हुन्छ भन्दा यसले चाहिँ त्यो एकदमै ठ्याक्क त्यो उलाई मिल्ने गरी है यसलाई एकदम ठ्याक्क त्यो बाइ डिफल्ट नै कहिलेकाहीँ हाम्रो यतातिर एक्स्ट्रा यताबाट कहिले एक्स्ट्राहरू आउँछ नि है त्यो सबैलाई त्यसलाई होइन क्रप गरेर ठ्याक्क त्यो ग्राफ देखिने गरी ग्राफमा अलिकति प्याडिङ राखेर अनि मैले चाहिँ यो होइन टाइटली हक गरिदिन्छु कि यसलाई है okay so that's what tight does okay so we can ensure अर्को चाहिँ हामीले equal aspect ratio so let's say equal right so if I do equal equal okay so rather first here so यो छ हैन यसलाई अब हामीले equal गरे भने के हुन्छ है let's see equal गर्दाखेरि के भयो हेर्नुस् त so 0 0 to basically अब यो चाहिँ कस्तो भन्दाखेरि यो aspect ratio भनेको यसको length र width को यो rather यो जुन x र y छ नि x र y को ratio है x को ratio y को ratio चाहिँ एउटै बराबर त्यसलाई चाहिँ aspect ratio भन्छ हैन यसमा चाहिँ equal aspect ratio means x र y बराबर होस् भनेर भनेको के so अब यो exactly नहोला let's see यहाँ 0 देखि 10 गएको छ है 0 to 10 गएको छ यतातिर 4 हैन 3 -3 so almost okay exactly छैन but still त्यो more or less equal छ है यो यसको यो length चाहिँ हेर्नुस् त हैन it's pretty much equal है equal यसो हेर्दाखेरि नि हैन so this यसको यो height र यो width चाहिँ बराबर छ that's what it means equal okay let's do some labeling hey labeling plots so before I forget hey let's pause the recording okay so अर्को चाहिँ labeling plots hey let's look at how we can label plots say title axis level simple legends or कसरी plot कसरी we can put all these presentable how to make them presentable hey these graphs or कसरी presentable right so I can put a title so right here as they say, so I can put title, say not this one. So let's put a title here, right? Say I can put plt.title, title, a nice sign graph. Okay, so see, you can see that right here. There's a nice sign graph. Right here, right? So this is the title. I can put X level and Y level, BLT dot X level, X level, okay, my nice X axis. Okay, right here, here's the my nice X axis. Likewise, I can put Y level. Okay, BLT dot Y level. Okay, then awesome Y axis. Okay, right here, here's the awesome Y axis. Likewise, see now I can put also legends okay. Okay. So let's just follow the notes, see. Okay. All
सर
right,
यसमा यो
so
सेमिकोलन कम्पलसरी हो कि होइन सर?
हजुर कुन चाहिँ भन्नु ए यसमा सेमिकोलन होइन यो चाहिँ किन भन्दा यो चाहिँ मैले यो गरेपछि जस्तै यहाँनिर यो नदिँदा के हुन्छ भने योले यो त फङ्सन हो फङ्सनले यो आउटपुट दिन्छ क्या हामीलाई रिटर्न गर्छ है यो यसलाई नदेखाउने हो भने चाहिँ बिकज वी डोन्ट निड द्याट है त्यो खालि त्यो प्लटर मात्रै त्यो खालि फोर मात्रै गर्ने कुरा हुन्छ होइन सो त्यसको लागि मात्रै हो इन पाइथन यु डोन्ट निड द्याट र यो गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ त्यसलाई सप्रेस गरिदिन्छ कि जुन यो रिटर्न भ्यालु छ नि जस्तै यो नगर्दाखेरि के हुन्छ हेर्नुहोस् त यसको रिटर्न यसले यो रिटर्न गरेको यो प्रिन्ट भइरहेछ नि यो यसलाई सप्रेस गरेको मात्रै हो यसलाई सप्रेस गरेर त्यो चाहिँ त्यहाँ नदेखाउने मात्रै हो ओके alright so let's see त्यस्तै गरी what else we got we can put legend right say I can do a plt.legend plt.legend right so legend so right here अब एउटा मात्रै छ त्यसले गर्दा legend box handles and labels yeah okay so so yes यसो मैले यहाँ लेभलहरू दिनुपर्छ which I haven't given right so okay so यसमा के गरौँ भन्दाखेरि I can put right here right so यहाँनिर plt.plot x र np dot cos x गरौँ है so यो गरेर I can put if I put यहाँनिर level is equal to sine curve. See, I can do level is equal to cos curve, right? So यो गऱ्यो भने के हुन्छ भन्दाखेरि sine curve यो गऱ्यो भने now it should work. So see here right here there's the sine curve cosine curve, right? This is all right so so far so यो पनि आयो so it's much more presentable है यो भन्दा it's much presentable है त okay यो पनि भयो okay, now simple scatter plots okay. Another commonly used plot type you say line plotter these are called line plots plt plot गरे these are line plots है अब कहिले के हुन्छ भन्दा we need rather scatter plots चाहिन्छ हामीलाई है so scatter plots simple scatter plots let's see white grid okay so okay so we can use plt.plot okay so okay okay so यसमा plt.plot use गरेर so why अनि हामीले let's try this one scatter plot plt.plot PLT dot x र np dot sign x is a marker दिने is something called marker. The marker चाहिँ अलि o marker दियो है अनि let's see यसरी हेर्नुस् so we got all these so यसले line दियो नि हामीले यो marker दियो नि so marker दिएपछि now either without the marker I don't put the marker so I just get this line okay line graph यसमा मैले marker दियो भने चाहिँ so I can give say हैन give asterisks or dollars हुँदैन होला asterisks see gives this gives me this nice यो सबैवटा पोइन्ट्सहरु छ नि यहाँ है हरेक चाहिँ के हुन्छ पोइन्ट बाइ पोइन्ट त्यो पोइन्ट्सहरुकोलाई लाइनले जोड्दैन के है माथिको केसमा के भयो भन्दाखेरि पोइन्ट्सहरु लाइनले जोड्या हो त्यो हैन त्यो कर्भले एकअर्का त्यो पोइन्ट्सहरु जोड्यो तर यो चाहिँ पोइन्ट्सहरु जोडिएन है त ओके सो ओके सो यो भयो सो यसमा चाहिँ अफ कोर्स यसमा चाहिँ 100 वटा पोइन्ट्स भएर हो सो say so I don't so यसमा भनौँ न x is equal to np dot length space हैन so I'm going to go from 0 to 10 I want to excuse me I want to go from 0 to 10 let's put say 50 points here see much sparser right so say with this 20 points then it's even sparser I just sparse one okay so like that likewise right all right I can also set the color right there right oh and this is yeah color so color color is equal to red okay so यसरी you can do that right अब यसमा अब विभिन्न markersहरु छ as you can see here right so I can let me just copy paste and then save that right here. अब यसमा simply यो के पनि होइन यो चाहिँ randomly pick गरे मात्रै हो कि है randomly pick गरे हो so random pick गरे हो त्यसपछि so this code is not हैन यो simply के पनि छैन यसमा है rng.ran3 हैन so okay so यो भनेपछि यसले खाली त्यो मार्करहरु हैन यो भनेको के हो चाहिँ प्लस भनेको प्लसले यस्तो दिन्छ हैन तपाईको ओ लेख्यो भने त्यसरी यस्तो बिग डट दियो भने स्मल डट है अनि कमा दियो भने सानो डट यसो सो on है you can figure it out later so d गर्यो भने डायमन्ड है likewise है त so okay I can skip that part okay so of course I can combine all of these so line style पनि हैन line style marker color यो तीनटै एउटैमा पनि दिनु मिल्छ है त्यसै हो न है I want to put this marker and then line style I can put say solid line राख्छु हैन marker चाहिँ asterisk भयो है मैले plus let's see plus अनि त्यसपछि I made it blue right so BZN right let's see okay color red there so the conflict right so now it's working yeah okay so see there है अब यो पोइन्ट्सहरुलाई लाइनले जोडेको छ हैन सो यसमा अब जति धेरै पोइन्ट्स राखे त्यति स्मुथ हुने हो सो 10 पोइन्ट्स राख्यो भने यस्तो हुन्छ हैन ओके सो यो जतिवटा धेरै लाइन भयो धेरै पोइन्ट्स भयो त्यति स्मुथ हुने हो है मलाई 50 राख्यो भने अलि धेरै नै स्मुथ भयो है okay so so far so good okay okay we have scatter plots of PLT scatter right so let's see so this one is a little bit more involved right so rather I'll start it I'll rather you know यो अहिले बिचमा छोड्नु पर्यो भने फेरि त्यति कन्टिन्युटी हैन so I'll stop right here है मैले यहाँ stop गर्छु because we covered a lot today anyway right okay so any questions tomorrow questions sir छैन भने we can stop right है त ल त है
यो हजुरले अहिले युज
हजुर
गर्नु भनेको जुन सर्भर युज गरिरहनु भएको छ सर यो
हजुर
एनाकोन्डा कुनै सर्भर हो सर
हजुर यो चाहिँ यो मेरो लोकलमा चलाइरहेको छु मैले
लोकल मेसिनमा एनाकोन्डा सर्भर हो सर यो